my channel and welcome back to my channel. My name is Andy, sometimes Mouse, and I talk about books and book related things, and today I am going to attempt to give you a bookshelf tour. So full disclaimer, I've lost the tripod attachment that allows me to connect my camera to the tripod. So right now my camera is literally just sitting on the tripod, which is a little bit nerve-wracking. And I have no idea how to film this because my hand is currently on the topmost shelf of the actual bookshelves, but I have another shelf on top of the bookshelves with more books. I'm obviously not very tall, so I don't know how to show this to you guys. I may stand on a chair and hold you guys on my handheld tripod. I don't know if that's the best way to do this though. So let's go take a look at my bookshelves though. I've been wanting to film this for a while actually, and now I'm finally getting to. So let's take a look at my bookshelves, and we'll hope that by the time this goes out I'll have figured out how to film this. Okay, I am standing on a chair. I don't recommend that. Don't do that. It's not safe. But I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna show you my books that are up here. So this is what this looks like. Cool, right? I mean, my stuffed animals up there. Cool, right? I like it. I appreciate it. I'm gonna flip you guys around though because it's hard to show me and the books. So let's do that. All right, in our first bookshelf, we've got the Spiderwick Chronicles. Excuse me, ma'am. Can I move? Thank you. We've got the Spiderwick Chronicles, including the Beyond the Spiderwick Chronicles. I'm currently in the process of getting all of the Spiderwick Chronicles in hardback because they are my favorite kinds of hardbacks, but I don't have them. And then we've got the start of my Sailor Moon collection, and it continues on to the next section. Obviously, we've got Merida from Brave and Sailor Mercury. We've got another Sailor Mercury figurine here. Hi, hello. Excuse me, ma'am. And this is where we've got the rest of the Sailor Moon collection. I have owned all of them for quite some time, so pretty pleased that they get to be well on display here. This is a Nana surprise doll, and then we've got Sailor Moon and a Luna figurine. Then we've got my guilty pleasure, my shame collection, which would be the Shadowhunters collection. We've got my special editions. These are our first editions that are signed, and then these are just the special editions that came, I think, from the Luma Crate, maybe Fairy Loot, I don't remember. I think it says. It doesn't. Cool. But they're really pretty. And it came with these guys, Tessa and her men. If you haven't read the books, then that won't make sense, but I have her front and center for obvious reasons. Then we've got my Fairy Loot editions of The Last Hours, and then we have the Shadowhunters Codex, and then that grail thing that they look for in the Mortal Cup. I don't know, that they look for in the first book series. I didn't like the first book series, so I can't help you there. And then we've got the Lady Midnight series in the Shadowhunter series, and we've got 2 more Nana surprise dolls. Wow, incredible. Moving on to here. So this bookshelf is predominantly my thrillers. As you can see though, we do move into some non-thriller content here. But then we've got horrors. So, you know, pure chaos. I will say that I managed to change this shelf height to be like the perfect shelf height for these books. So I've got this antique teacup that I've had forever, and apparently this hair that you guys can't see, but I can see, and it's driving me crazy. My calendar, perpetual calendar that came from the Addie LaRue book box, and then my library candle. These are just books. That's not helpful, but these are just books. They're not very in any particular order. Hello? They're not in any particular order. They just are. They just are. You know, like we've got this book that I've had since high school, I think, The Mercilist by Danielle Vega, I think. I don't know. I don't have the third one of these books and I don't want it. So there's that. And then we've got Link. He's hanging out. And this obscure empty bottle. Moving on. to the next shelf. Again, this is sort of just books that happen to sort of fit in this shelving here. We've got The Husbands, which is one of my favorite thrillers. We've got Brandon Sanderson here. We've got Little Thieves, which I think is a beautiful book, and this edition is beautiful. And I just really, really enjoyed the book itself, so it's on display here. And we've got these that exist, and these are books that I may not keep. I'm definitely keeping this, and I'm definitely keeping The Year of the Witching, but I haven't really decided about The Midnight Lion, This Hollow Heart. The ending here is just, you know, so there's that. And then this came with one of the boxes, I do not know which one, and it's got all of my bookmarks in it. Yeah, it's just a nice little, like, book thing, descriptive. And onto the next shelf, we've got, again, a bookshelf of no rhyme or reason. I really am the least organized when it comes to my books, like the way that I shelf them. I just kind of put them where they fit and where they look nice to me, so it may not necessarily make sense to you, which, you know, that's, it is what it is. And we've got some tiny Squishmallow squishes, and this is the Nutcracker book that I think is beautiful. The book itself was solid. Could have been better, but it's beautiful, so I'm going to leave it out like that. What's also kind of crazy to me is that previously I had several books tucked behind the books that I have like this, and I think I only have one book like this that I have books tucked behind it. So I think that's kind of impressive. To be fair, it's because I changed the like heights of my shelves so that more things could fit like up and down like this. This is my favorites bookshelf, which has changed a lot. I will say I had to move the Cute Mutants to their own shelf because having them on my favorites bookshelf was making it really hard to put other books on my favorites bookshelf when I got more favorites, and so I moved Cute Mutants down, but they're still my favorites, so nobody worry about that. This is the Folk of the Air stuff that I got forever ago. We've got, you know, the bookmark. We've got Iron Widow over there. We've got the world's coolest globy thingy that Bella got me. Shauna Maguire rules this bookshelf right now. She's gonna have to get her own shelf too eventually. But we've got Shauna Maguire all here. This is the Every Heart a Doorway series. This is the Up and Under series, and then we've got the Alchemical Journeys series. Beyond the Ruby Veil. I don't have a sequel to this, and I don't want it. Thank you, bye. House of Hollow, weird but enjoyable, and then Scapegracers, of course, which I will be putting Scratch Daughters on this shelf when I get my hands on it. And then we've got Gideon the Ninth. I don't have Nona the Ninth. That just came out, I think, today. So, Witches of Ash and Ruin, They Never Learned, The Death of Jane Lawrence, and Beast and Beauty. I don't think I've ever talked about Beast and Beauty or at least I don't think I've talked extensively about it. It is a short story collection like fairy tales where they've retold them, and I just think that it was beautifully done. Moving on to this shelf. From here, we've kind of just got a clusterfuck of things. Those books I'm getting rid of, so they're just there for right now. That's the Lunar Chronicles, right? Lunar Chronicles. These are, I think, all gay. And I just alternated the edges because I think they're pretty. Then we got these guys, also gay. And then, of course, my book stamp. Book stamp, and then a Ghibli cat, and then a remote to a light system that I honestly, is it these lights? I think it is these lights. So this is kind of all over the place, but it's gay, consistently gay, so, you know, at least well, okay, I said that, but like these are not, these don't count, but again, I'm getting rid of them, so they're just kind of sitting up there because that's where I have room for them, and it keeps them like within my line of sight to remember that I need to donate them or sell them somewhere. Onto our next shelf, we've got predominantly my paperbacks, and obviously there could be room for more books. It's because a lot of my abolitionist books are actually out on my coffee table, and any like religious or books that make you think books, or like my personal like childhood books, those are all out in the living room because now my books can kind of be all over the house. But this is the 2 physical advanced reader copies that I got for Jennifer Saint, as well as a physical review copy of the automation. Then we've got the Octonumi, which I was really excited about and got last year. We've got my black, pink, whatever. This is an advanced reader copy, but someone lent it to me and I lost contact with them. So if they still watch my videos and would like the book back, please let me know. We've got, you know, these guys, some horror. This is not horror, but some horror. And then we move on to more gay books. These are all gay also. So that's just a continuation of the bookshelf 2 shelves above. I just kind of ran out of room, so this is where they are. They're kind of like, these are like horror, spooky. This is not gay. These are like, I don't know. There's a rhyme and reason that makes sense to me, but I cannot verbally explain it to y'all, and I know that it's not going to make sense. I just know that it's not. And moving on to the next bookshelf, we have got more gay books. These are all sapphic. Love that. I don't know. Bella gave this to me, I think. I don't remember getting it though, so I don't know if it was supposed to move with me. And these are also supposed to be a little bit more organized, but it's because I was messing with the actual Cute Mutants books earlier today. And then we've got my Cute Mutants books, as well as All Systems Red by Martha Wells. And we've got my Splatoon girlies. Love them. I think they match the colors of the Cute Mutants books really well, which is why I have them out in front. They are amiibos, so like you put them on the Switch and they register the characters. On to the very bottom shelf. I had to get in the floor for this. I'm getting old. Okay, this is where things get a little bit chaotic because I've got stuffed animals in the way. And that is just because they are here for the time being, but they will not be here forever. So it's more so I remember what I'm doing with those stuffed animals, and so that's where they're at. This is just graphic novels. It is strictly graphic novels. We've got my 2 favorites here. Goodbye My Rose Garden, which is completed, and then A Tropical Fish Yearns for Snow, which is not completed. 2 more of the Goodbye My Rose Gardens are here, or 1 more is here, and then another here, and then we've got A Tropical Fish Yearns for Snow, and then A Tropical Fish Yearns for Snow. And then these are my husband's Sword Art Online ones, and then my husband's, what are these? Fate Zero, which, not mine, but that's fine. Then we've got my hardback graphic novels. I've got quite a bit of them, I feel like, because I do love hardbacks. If you couldn't tell from this bookshelf, I do love hardbacks, and so they kind of, if I can get a graphic novel in hardback, I'm going to. We've got Lore Olympus, volumes 1 and 2, which I have not read volume 2 yet. This one, if it'll focus, there we go. 5 Worlds, The Sand Warrior, which I need to read more of the books from, is really good. This one's not hardback, I don't know why it's actually here. And then I love this part by Tilly Walden, because my best friend Carly got it for me. So, and over there is just like my printer. So you don't need this one. It's just my printer and printer accessories. But that's it. Those are the books. That's the bookshelf. She's my pride and joy. I love her dearly, and I work really hard to keep her clean and organized in a way that makes sense to me, but I am realizing that it will not make sense to anyone else. They are organized strictly by vibes. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and share. I talk about books every week on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, except for the couple of times that I've missed recently because of moving. And the readathon is coming up, so you can expect some content about that soon. Actually, in about 3 weeks, I think. In 3 weeks. I was talking to Cotter. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you also organize your books by vibes. How do you guys organize your books? Because I've tried it by publisher and that made me want to die, and I've tried it by author alphabetical. Also did not enjoy that. I will not ever do rainbow because it will separate series and I cannot even fathom separating series, so that's not for me, but it could be for you and I would love that for you, but it's not for me. Like I said, hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next week. Don't forget to take your meds, drink your water, and do something today to take care of yourselves. Okay, thanks, bye.